The SNEW Theater Precinct presents... Excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me.
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. I was just straightening out this curtain. Can't have a mess, you know. The show's about to begin.
Oh, goody. May I ask you a question?
You just have, but you may ask me another one. Never mind. What's your question, little girl?
Well, I'm a bit confused. I understand the word presents.
That's good.
And I understand theater.
Very good.
And I understand but the next word I can't figure out.
Which word don't you understand?
That one, SNEW. Please tell me what's new.
Oh, nothing much. What's new with you?
Hi, bye-bye.
The smell of Shabbos. Ema! She must be busy with the baby. Well, I'll just put these flowers in the vase and get ready for Shabbos.
It sure smells good. Hello, I'm home. I think Ema will like the flowers I brought for Shabbos. I'll put them with these other flowers. There. Now, I better get ready for Shabbos.
It smells yummy in here, like Shabbos. Hi, Ema. I'm home. We learned this great story today.
I see you're very excited about what you learned, and I'd like to hear it. But Shabbos will be here soon. Why don't you tell it to everyone at the Shabbos Tish?
Okay, you'll really like it.
Let's go upstairs and get ready now.
Oh, my. It's almost time for Shabbos. Hello, I'm back.
I'm helping the children get ready. I'll be down in a moment.
Okay. Everything's ready for Shabbos. Why do I feel that I forgot something? Oi, I forgot to bring flowers. Oh, no, I feel so bad.
Hello, Tati. I'll be lighting the candles soon. You should hurry up. Oh, look at these beautiful flowers. Thank you so much.
Well,
They really are nice.
Yes, well, I'm glad you like them. They do look nice.
Yes, they do. Well, it's time for Shabbos.
B'vi Yaskoel L'chayei ha'olam haba.
That was beautiful.
The gefilte fish was geschmack, and the chicken soup was delicious, as usual. Now, boys, how about a bit of learning?
May I start?
Certainly.
I have a story.
It's my turn.
No, it isn't. It's my turn.
Ha ha ha. I'm the Yetzer Hara. I just love family arguments. Why, all I have to do is whisper in someone's ear. It's yours. It's yours. And the next thing you know, they're whining. It's mine. It's mine. Ha ha ha.
You have to wait for your turn. I'm next.
Why you?
Boys,
Because we're going in order and you're the youngest.
I am not. The baby is.
Boys.
Okay, I'll wait. But it's not fair that I'm the youngest. I'm always last for everything. It's the worst thing in the world.
I know it seems to be the worst thing in the world, Yankee, but sometimes being little is the best thing in the world. For instance, when you don't have to do as much work around the house as we do. That reminds me of the story that we heard in school today. Once there was a little girl.
Let me tell you a story and you will see how the worst things always happen to me. Then I'll tell you another. You'll see how my luck brings me some of the greatest, most wonderful things. One day I went out for a walk by the sea when the worst thing happened to me. I fell in the water. Boy, did that sting. But then I discovered a wonderful thing. There's an old saying. How does it go? People make plans, but Hashem runs the show. I saw something shiny. It was a big ring. It had gold and had jewels, a beautiful thing. Then I noticed that I had hurt my knee. Oh, what a bad thing had happened to me. So I went back to town. What else could I do? When I saw a newspaper reporting what's new. It said that a ring was lost by the king. Oh me, oh my, what a wonderful thing. There's an old saying. How does it go? People make plans, but Hashem runs the show. I was so happy I started to sing because I had found such a marvelous thing. But then I was stung by a bumblebee. Oh, why do such things happen to me? Then I gave that bee a fling, and then I did a very nice thing. I returned the ring, and the king then poured into my hands a big reward. There's an old saying. How does it go? People make plans, but Hashem runs the show. Then we sat down to a cup of tea when a terrible thing happened to me. My tea spilled on the king. I decided to flee. What a horrible thing had happened to me. As I ran down the road, I spied a key. What an interesting thing to happen to see. I try every door, every lock that's around. Is this something bad or good that I found? There's an old saying. How does it go? People make plans, but Hashem runs the show.
That was a very good story. It reminds me of a song.
How nice. May we hear it, Tati?
Certainly. If you're anxious and temperamental when you lose a shoe, and if you always hit the ceiling when you can't go to the zoo, if you always get depressed when there's no more pizza pie, and if when you spill your milk you moan and groan and cry, don't despair, hang in there, forget what was, have hope because Hashem has a reason for everything. Sunshine, rain, snow, or hell. He decides who becomes a king and who finds himself in jail. We should never be afraid, though Hashem's ways are a mystery. For he has really blessed us throughout history. If you think it's a disaster when you lose your keys, and if you go completely bonkers when your freezer doesn't freeze, if you get all agitated when you miss a plane, and if you get disappointed when it starts to rain, don't despair. Hang in there. Forget what was. Have hope because Hashem has a reason for everything. If we succeed or we fail, he decides who becomes a king and who finds himself in jail. Should never be afraid, though Hashem's ways are a mystery. For he has really blessed us throughout history. Tell your parents and your friends always to be glad, even if things do appear to be really, really bad. Do your part and do your best. That is all you can do. Then let Hashem take care of the rest. He knows what's good for you.
That's a cool song, Ta.
Very good. Now, who would like to tell the next story?
Me!
Well, why don't we go in order? I believe it's your turn, Yitzi.
No fair. He always goes before me.
Ha ha ha. I'm so happy when I hear that word, me. Me. Music to my ears.
That's okay. You can have my turn.
That's very nice of you.
But Tati said you're next. Go ahead.
I don't mind. You go first.
No, you go first.
No, you go first.
No, you.
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 Boys,
You.
Someone tell a story already.
You.
Okay. My story is about what happens when people speak badly about one another, and other people believe it. This bad talking is called Lashon Hara. Once upon a time, there were two girls, Rivkala and Rachela. One day, the girls went to the candy store. Rivkala bought a green lollipop, and Rachela bought some black licorice. They were happily eating their candy when Rivkala asked,
How's your licorice?
Rachela answered, Great, how's your lolly?
Fine.
Answered Rivkala.
My sister says that licorice is made from the floor sweepings of the candy factory.
Yuck, said Rachela as she ran home. When Rachela got home, she went into the kitchen where her mother was cooking dinner. Mother, she said.
Yes, dear?
Answered her mother. I don't feel well.
What's wrong?
Asked her mother. Mr. Cavity's candy made me sick. He must sell rotten candy.
That's Lashon Hara.
Rachela's mother suggested that she lie down, which she did. Then Rachela's mother got on the phone.
Hello?
She said,
Oh, I'm fine, thank you, but my Rachela isn't feeling well. Apparently, Mr. Cavity sold her some spoiled candy.
That's Lashon Hara.
Rachela's mother's friend called her sister, who spoke to her friend, who told her husband, who told her brother, who told two more friends.
I can't believe he did that.
How could he do such a thing? That's the last time I'm buying candy from him.
That's more Lashon Hara.
Well, people stopped buying candy from Mr. Cavity's store,
I don't understand why nobody's buying my candy.
he said, and he had to close his business. When Rachela saw the sign on the candy store window, she realized what she had done. Closed. Out of business. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. But it was too late. That's the end of the story.
And the end of Lashon Hara. We hope. That was a good story. It's very important to be careful of what we say and make sure that people don't think the wrong thing.
I have a good idea. Let's sing the Lashon Hara song.
A very good idea.
Lashon Hara.
Lashon Hara.
It is wrong.
It is wrong.
If you do not speak it.
If you do not speak it,
You'll live long.
you'll live long.
Please don't tell me
Please don't tell me
all the news.
all the news.
I don't want to hear it.
We don't want to hear it.
We'll both lose.
We'll both lose. Lashon Hara.
Lashon Hara.
It is wrong.
It is wrong.
If you do not speak it,
If you do not speak it,
you'll live long.
you'll live long. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it's true. But it's true. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it.
Shame
Everybody
on you.
knows it. Shame on you.
Lashon Hara.
Lashon Hara.
It is wrong.
It is wrong.
If you do not speak it,
If you do not speak it, if you do not
long.
speak it, you'll live long.
You'll live long.
You'll live long.
Very, very good.
It's your turn to tell a story, Yitzi.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I'd like to hear it too. But first, I have something special for dessert.
Dessert? Yum!
What do you think it is?
Something delicious, I'm sure.
Here's dessert. A big bowl of yummy fruit.
Fruit?
Yes, sweet, delicious, nutritious fruit.
Oh, she's at it again.
Do I get to tell my story now? Do I?
Yes, it's your turn now.
Goody, here's my story. Once upon a time, not too long ago, and not too far from here, in a beautiful mansion, there lived a very wealthy man. Of all his possessions, the one he most valued was a gigantic chandelier. The chandelier was so big and so beautiful that people came from all over the world just to see it. Now, one day, a little boy was walking down the street. He was a very poor boy, and he was going to people's houses asking for used clothes. Then, as the boy turned the corner, he was surprised to see a big house, a mansion, in fact. He was afraid to knock on the door, but he thought to himself,
If Hashem wants me to get clothes from the people in this house, I guess I better do my part and ask them.
Shalom Aleichem.
Aleichem shalom. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry to bother you, but I don't have much money, and I need some clothes so that I can go to yeshiva. Do you have any old clothes that you don't need?
Hashkocha Protis. I'm so happy you asked. As a matter of fact, I do have some clothes just about your size. Come in, come in. Are you hungry? Would you care for something to drink?
No, thank you.
Very well. You go on upstairs to the attic. There are lots of old clothes up there. Take whatever clothing you want.
Thank you very much. Wow, what a chandelier! Wow, look at all this stuff. Oh, well, I'm rich too. Why, you ask? Because I am happy with my portion, of course. Would you look at these clothes? Oh, boy. Nice shirt. Hope these pants fit me. Not bad. Phew, that's plenty. I'll leave some in case someone else needs them. Anyway, I don't know how I'll be able to carry all of these downstairs. Let's see. Maybe I can manage. Oops. Oh. Nope. If only there were a bag, a recyclable bag, of course, in which I could carry them. I don't see any. Maybe there's a box. Aha! Here's one. Oh, it's full. Maybe there's a piece of rope. Yes! Baruch Hashem. I'll just tie up the clothes in a bundle with this piece of rope, and then they'll be easy to carry.
If I wait long enough, even very good people slip up. Here's an easy one. He needs some rope, so he decides that what isn't his is his. It makes my day.
Wait a minute. This isn't right. The nice man said I could have the clothes. He never said anything about rope. Now, how can I carry these clothes? Oh me, oh my, what shall I do? I just don't see any other way. This rope would be perfect.
Perfect.
Maybe I will use it. I mean, he's so rich, he won't care about a silly piece of rope, right?
Right.
You probably won't even know it's gone. It's caught on something. Well, that's easy. I'll just take out my handy-dandy little whittle crafty dafty knife. Well, I'm not a little boy. I'm a big boy. And my parents know that I have this knife, and they taught me how to use it safely. Now, I'll just cut this rope very carefully. Oh my goodness!
What have you done? What have you done? My magnificent chandelier is destroyed.
Wasn't that a great story?
That was a very good story, and it contained important lessons. We mustn't take things that aren't ours,
Right.
Right.
and we don't always understand the importance of things. In the story, a piece of rope that seemed useless supported a valuable chandelier. In the same way, mitzvahs sometimes seem unimportant to us, but at the other end of those mitzvahs, worlds are supported. Worlds we cannot see.
That's right. I'm sure you boys are really proud of yourselves. I can see you've learned a lot.
Well, now that everyone's had a chance to tell his story, I think it's time to bench.
Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam Hazon es ha'olam kulo b'tuvo etc. 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 Hashem yivarech es amo b'shalom.
Now, I think it's time for bed. Good Shabbos, boys.
Good Shabbos.
Little Yankee fell asleep at the table, as usual. Well, that was a very nice Shabbos meal. You know, I really liked the fruit.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. The boys told such beautiful stories with so much meaning.
I was thinking about some of those lessons, and,
Yes?
well, the flowers. I didn't bring them. The boys did. I guess I forgot to get some in the rush.
I know.
You do? I'm so sorry.
That's okay. There's always next Shabbos. The important thing is that we have such wonderful children who are learning Torah and are God-fearing and kind, just like their father. Go ahead upstairs. I'll get Yankee.
Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos.
Yankee, time to go to bed. Come on up and remember to say the Shema. Oh, baby, what's wrong?
Nobody cares about how I feel. They treat me like a baby.
Now, I see you feel badly, but your brothers and your father and I love you very much. Listen, let me tell you how I feel. Tatala, dry your eyes. They make me sad, your tears and your sighs. I'll tell you how a mother feels about her children. She serves meals, she cleans the house, she bakes and sews. She reads them stories because she knows there's no one who'll do it the way she does. That's how it is, how it always was. I'll tell you a story that you've heard before about a mother's feelings. It's part of Jewish lore. You know about King Solomon, Shlomo HaMelech. He was patient, strong, and wise, and he was also very quick. It was a lovely winter day, though the sun didn't shine. Just like every other day, it was very fine. When in came two women in the middle of a fight. Each said the other was wrong. They fought with all their might. They were very angry as they told the king about their dilemma. It was a really tragic thing. One of the women held a baby boy. She claimed that the baby was her pride and joy. The other cried and said it was a lie. The child belonged to her. Then the child began to cry. Truth is truth. They couldn't both be right, but nevertheless they continued to fight. The woman who was the mother felt badly for the other, yet she wanted her child to raise in her own particular ways. The childless woman had let her Yetzer Hara make her forget about the Torah. What is mine, and what is yours is yours. What is his, what is hers is hers. Everything in its place, not someplace else. There's no room in Torah for us to feel jealous. You remember the story. What did Shlomo do in order to find out whose story was true? He quietly begged for help from the Lord. Then he stood up and took out his sword. He asked for the baby and lifted the knife as if he'd divide it and end the strife. "Oh no!" cried a woman. "The child she can keep." She fell to the floor and started to weep. "Now I know who is the baby's mother," said Shlomo. "It can be no other than the one who is willing to bear so much pain for the child's welfare." So Tatala, that's what's inside a mother's heart. So when you cried, it reminded me of how we are one. Please don't cry, my sweet little son.
Thanks, Ema. I'm okay now. Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos.
Well, time for another meal.